They're all still on their honeymoon. Just read the dialogue balloon. Everyone loves you, why should they not? And I'm the only one who knows that Disneyland's about to close. I don't suppose you'd give it a shot, knowing all that you've got are cigarettes and red vines. Just close your eyes, 'cause baby, you never do know. And I'll be on the sidelines with my hands tied, watching the show. Well, it's always fun and games until it's clear you haven't got the skill of keeping the gag from going too far. So you're running round the parking lot till every lightning bug is caught, punching some pinholes in the lid of a jar while we wait in the car. Cigarettes and red vine. Just close your eyes, 'cause baby, you never do know. I'll be on the sideline with my hands tied, watching the show. And tell me, would it kill you? Would it really spoil everything if you didn't blame yourself? Do you know what I mean? Are cigarettes and red vines. Just close your eyes, 'cause baby, you never do know. And I'll be on the sidelines with my hands tied, watching the show. Watching the show. Watching the show. With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse and there's nothing in it. You'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, and I'm swimming, see it swimming. I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were hiding behind the rock, yeah. Except this little fish, but they told me he swears not trying to talk to me. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, and they'll see it swimming, see it swimming. With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse and there's nothing in it. You'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it spinning, see it swimming. Another twofer for you guys, a little mashup, a little bit of Amy Mann combined with the Pixies. Two of my favorite tunes to play, especially Red Vines. I don't play it enough here on the show. It's one of those ones that I forget about. And thank you, by the way, Ferris One, for reminding me. I think I messed around with that at coffee this week over on Patreon, and I realized I need to open the show with that tune. And by God, I did. And as I was practicing it earlier today, I realized, you know what? That verse chord progression is the same as Where Is My Mind? So I figured I'd mash them two together. Welcome to AKA Michael Penn's wife. What the hell you guys are talking about in the chat? My name is Brian. I'm coming to you live on multiple platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and spit. It's good. It's good to have spit coming out of your mouth. You're going to talk and project for a while like I'm going to do here. And, well, I've already started for a while. Welcome to all the various places. I did see somebody on the chat earlier. I already lost who you were. Somebody asked, did I do it right? I think you were coming from Facebook. Yes, you've done it right. There is no wrong way to watch the show. However, the majority of the audience tends to watch on Twitch. Okay, so whoever that was, I saw you and I couldn't really respond. I was getting ready to start the show. I was tuning. I was warming up the throat. Me. Sounding like Chevy Chase doing his Muppet voice. So you're going to want to come over to Twitch for two reasons. One, because greetings and salutations, Peter. Same with you, buddy. You can watch the show at Facebook. It's totally cool. The majority of the audience, however, is at Twitch, and it becomes important about midway through the show when we do the trivia contest. The trivia game is only visible on Twitch. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, it's totally cool to hang out there and watch the show. I can see every comment that's made by everybody everywhere, because I'm on Restream and all the comments come to me. But the other people in the chat cannot see your comments. Only I come in. I'm not going to pass on what you said to them. Actually, I take that back. I think the Twitch chat we've discovered. Yeah, over on Twitch, they can see the comments on Facebook and YouTube. So Twitch actually can see all the comments, but you can't see their comments. So you might make it a very clever comment and they might say, hey, Bill, Bob, Karen, Francis, what a clever, funny comment thing you just made. And you're sitting over there going, boy, I wish somebody would respond to my funny little comment. Meanwhile, they are. They're responding like crazy people. So head on over to Twitch. It's the best place. We might start just doing the show on Twitch. I don't know why we're still kind of, the way we're doing things here, but, I don't mind it. Let's get that song out of the way because that's on the playlist. So here's the way the show works, guys. Make a song request. I will see it in the chat. And by God, by golly, by Jupiter, by Xenu, by all the gods in the heavens, whichever ones you believe in, there's thousands of them. Not just yours. Respect all the gods, please. And I will do my best to play it. I'm looking down the barrel of a teleprompter, not a gun. I know that you got scared for a second. I mean, how would you know? I'd be a little more nervous. WX. There it is, White. There it is. I'm trying to find the next song. Okay, there it is. Good. Found it. Can I play this without practicing it? I think I can. Well, hang on. What do they want me to do for that? Okay, whatever. I think we'll be fine. We'll desus forward. Okay. And I will do my best to play it. Now, I'm not a great singer. I sounded pretty good on those first two songs. I screwed the chords up a few times. Yeah. I screwed some lyrics up. Yeah. I mumbled my words. That's going to happen. What do you think I am? Some sort of pro? Okay, I'm not. And I will do the song. And this is one from a few weeks back. We had a request for it, and I don't think I got to it. Actually, maybe I did get to it. Whatever, I'm going to play it anyway. I've just decided I'm going to play it. When you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me. Soon I will be there to brighten even the darkest night. Just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind it begins to blow, keep your head together, call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking on your door. Just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes, yes, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend? People can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. Just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Got a friend, you got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Yeah, yeah, you got a friend. Yeah, man. Did it. 3 songs without a snarky comment, without an interruption, without a digression. Do not let the beginning of this particular performance of Beer and Songs with Brian fool you. You are at the right backyard. I am that same guy. I just happen to do 3 songs pretty darn well, if I do say so myself. The mic notwithstanding, the fact that I don't have a lot of reverb here in the backyard, the fact that my vocal skills are not benefiting from any kind of reverberation. I got a little bit of electronic reverb you can probably hear, but it's not that great. And that was not bad. Thank you, Gary, one of me Pauls. That is a record, Zombie Bunny. How many songs? 3? Come on. I'm going to make up for the rest of the night. You know I am. And what I'm saying here is if you're a regular at my show, and a lot of you are, and welcome back, but if you're a new person to the show, you're like, I heard this guy does funny songs. I don't really do funny songs. I have a friend named Bill that does that much better than me. I do songs funny. And what I mean by that is I go off on tangents and I break things down and we go off on digressions, and when we do, we have a drink. So let's have our first beer of the night, or cocktail of your choice, or coffee, or Kool-Aid. Oh, I always thought I could bounce through a wall when I was drinking Kool-Aid. And I'll do my best to try to keep the show going. And it's a light-hearted show. Do not take the music seriously. And what I guess I'm trying to say here, it's kind of weird, is, you know, I'm not a great singer or guitarist. I got through 3 songs, not bad. But I don't want you new people to go, oh, great, I'm in for an evening of lovely music and song by this guy that looks like Bronson Pinchot. TV's cousin Balky, right? Balky? Is that his name? cousins? One's the guy from Chicago, one's the guy from another nation. Bill is hilarious, yeah. Anyway, my first beer of the night is another delicious Stone Delicious. I'm not doing anything fancy. I still haven't gone out to the shop to get anything weird. I might get something before Thanksgiving. We'll see. I got regular stuff in the cooler tonight, including a little surprise for all of us people that are making a New Year's resolution to cut back on the drinking a little bit. But you know what? It's Tuesday of the week of Thanksgiving. We're together. We're friendly. We all love each other. Let's have a good night, shall we? This is for you. To you. Well, it's for me. The beer's for me, but this to you. And let me know what you're drinking in the chat. Here's the rule, though, as a lot of you already know, but if some of you that don't, Surge, was that his name? Thank you, Peter Miller. Surge. Tell me what you're drinking in the chat. I can see it over here on my little monitoring situation. Make that slightly larger. There it is. Veronica Snaps Taylor is having wine, and I saw from the pre-show chat, she is our furthest west audience member, coming to us from the beautiful state of Kansas. No, I think she's in Hawaii. Bikini Barto Comas from Perfect. Oh, Balky. Well, who said Surge? And I believed you. No, Surge. Oh, Surge. Surge. I'm Sarge. Wait, what is that from? I'm Sarge. That's from some comedy movie. Oh, you know what that is? That's from Beverly Hills Cop, right? Axel Foley meets, I can't remember the actor who played him. Oh, he played Surge. I think Peter Miller is right. Bronson Pinchot played Sarge, and he was at some boutique in Beverly Hills, I believe. But Balky, Perfect Strangers. Oh, that's what it was called? Zombie Buddy is smoking a cigarette with apple, smoked apple. She's still drinking the cocktail. Zombie Buddy, slow clap. We did a Cocktails and Craft. If you didn't see it Saturday, the cocktail at first, I didn't care for it. And then after tweaking the menu with my wife, it got a little better. Pretty good. And Veronica's laughing like Bill. Veronica is also saying mahalo, it looks like. She's having some kind of, Jay Pastore is drinking Ratmandu. What brew did you get from the Lucy Whisperer Lewis? I didn't get a beer from him. Just got something else, which we'll talk about later. Hat size having a beer. Softball Dragons having iced tea. Scotty got to hobby. Looked like a thing of soda. Restream says, congratulations. I've received 100 messages. Thank you. Actor from Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, we figured that out. Thank you, Peter. By the way, Peter, don't forget, join us over here on Twitch, buddy. That's where all the action is. And that is where the quiz is going to be soon. The trivia game. Okay, make a song request. My lovely, helpful person. I don't see her. Is she here? Is Fairest One here? I saw her here earlier, and now she is gone. We will see Midnight Hat Size. Request. Got that request, Softball Dragon. Okay, let me go over to the discussions tab to see if something's happening over here. There she is. Don't forget to post the song request line on Patreon. I did that. I'm over here at Facebook. What I'm doing is I'm going over to the Facebook page that promotes this particular performance tonight. And the lovely and talented Fairest One, real name Janny. Okay, let's do that one. Oh, we got a lot of birthdays coming up. Oh, this is so exciting. So exciting. Let's do that one. Okay. And she collects those, and she takes them over and drops them over on Facebook. Her and I are communicating behind your backs. That's right. Where the hell is it? B, D, Y. Is it just called Brandy? Oh, there it is. So while I'm doing a song, like I was just doing the JT song, I wasn't looking at the chat. So if you were screaming requests at me, I didn't see them. Okay? Just understand that. There's a port out on Western Bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away, and they talk about their homes. There's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch me another round, and she serves them whiskey and wine. What do? I'm trying to get the screen to scroll. Sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of the finest silver from north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. What's his name? We never find out the dude. Do we ever in the song, or did I stop it too early? Is it Carl?
No could say it.
I'll always sneak that in there. I don't know who it is. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear that he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is a sea. Brandy, to watch his eyes, he told the sailor story. I forgot this part, so I'm going to make it up. I forgot the melody. Here's what I forget, guys. I forget lyrics. I forget chords. These little middle eighths to songs, I forget them, but I'm gonna. They just follow the chords, so I'm just gonna make it up. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its rage and glory. I'm not sure that's how the melody goes, but I don't care. And he always told the truth, Lord. He was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through the silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, my lady is the sea. His life, his love, and his lady, which means technically, in the vernacular of romance and loving things, he's having sex with the ocean. He goes on his boat. The boat, oh God, it's kind of early for this joke. Fuck it. The boat penetrates the ocean for a couple leagues on the ocean, and then he needs a nap. And you know what? Then he doesn't cuddle. Why won't he cuddle the sea? We're moving on. I don't always complete songs. Just get used to it now. I love that song. I'm sorry I don't know the middle eighth, man. How's it go? I forgot. A record, another almost all the way song. Looking Glass. Thank you, Ferris. Yeah, man. I got it in there. Was that your request? Good request, Gary. Hey, this is my backyard, by the way. I got a little candle over my shoulder. I got a fire going. I don't have the fire table going because, of course, it ran out of propane on Monday night. Scared me. It goes out. This thing right here. This thing, see the little backup guitar? Right behind that, it's one of those little, this propane bottle in there. You spark it, it burns. You sit around it. You have your wine. You toast your marshmallows, whatever. Probably not supposed to do it, but we do. And then when it runs out of propane, there's always this audible. And when you're sitting here only a few feet from it, and it goes. I'm going to watch my F-bombs. That was my other rule. Terrifying. It scared the hell out of me. And then you smell propane, which you're not supposed to because it has a little safety thing in there, right? When the thing stops being hot, it stops pumping propane out. All propane stuff that you have has that little safety device. Most of them have that. Like my grill doesn't have it, but heaters have it. Runs out of propane, flame goes out, poof, little valve cools off, closes, no more prop. No more prop. I'm smelling prop. I'm here, I'm smelling prop. That weird propane smell. They put the little egg smell in there, I was scared. I had candles going. I had a fire going. What if the prop went in the fire? Whoosh. I've blown my head up. Again. By the way, for you nerds paying attention, I did restring the guitar this week. I looked into that clanky noise, which I've been telling you guys is a loose battery for the preamp. When I had all the strings off, I put my hand in there. The battery is visible right there. It's not that. It's another part, which is just loose. A wire. I didn't know what to do with it. I don't want to cut it. This guitar has not an amp in it. Has a pickup in it. I had my luthier. I guess I can call him my luthier now. You know, we have gardeners. He's my gardener. We have a Mr. Fix-It that's done some stuff around the house. He's our Mr. Fix-It. And I have a luthier. It's nice to have people. Mechanic people. Who's your mechanic? I got a mechanic. Who does your hair? Oh, I got a guy or a gal. Who's your lawyer? I got a lawyer. And I have a luthier. A luthier is one who works on guitars. His name is Steve. And he got this guitar in really good shape about 2 years ago. Year and a half ago? Can't remember how long ago. Anyway, it's been the same strings ever since. I'm like, shit, I got to get new strings on that bitch. And I did it today, and all the other Steve's probably rolling his eyes at me. Never restring your guitar the day you have a gig, because guitar strings are notoriously stretchy when you put them on. So there'll be a lot of this tonight. Hey, while I'm tuning, which is not just a city in China, look at the bottom of the screen, guys. PayPal.me/BrunsChat. Venmo.com, use BrunsChat. Or use Zelle, which is built into your banking's mobile app. Brian H. at BrianHowardComedy.com. Those are the ways you can drop something in. I'm not just doing this because I have fun doing it, and it's like therapy, and in many ways it completes my cold, cold heart and gives me something to structure my world around, other than my family, of course. It's also to make a couple shekels. So if you can drop something in, I super duper appreciate it. We're going to brighten this shot up. I do my show outdoors. I know I have friends that do a lot of streaming, and they don't all do it outdoors like me. Maybe I'm a dumb guy for doing it, because the lighting changes as the night goes on. By the way, my regular sign right here that says I'm a fucking professional is not there. It got rained on. I'm gonna fix it up. But I got my bobblehead. It's there. There's Carl. Don't worry, I won't touch him.
No could say it.
We had to go through the cast of Beer and Songs with Brian, which is really just me and Carl. We had to go to a special thing because there was some touching, some inappropriate touching. I won't tell you which direction the inappropriate touching went. Well, let me just say he is a beaver and I am a man. Because, you know, that joke was coming the whole time, right? You saw it coming. I was improvising, but you knew it was coming. And you know what? That joke, it just rolled right over. It's like being in the middle of the street when a very slow-moving parade's coming. And you're not a big fan of parades. Oh, you like them sometimes. The bands are cool. The floats are a little corny, but, you know, you can get into it sometimes. And not a cool Disney parade. Like a parade for a weird, oft-ignored Arbor Day parade. An Arbor Day parade in Quad Cities, of Iowa. That's right, Midwesterners. I've been to the Quad Cities. I used to be able to name them. Hang on. Fuck, I can't name them now. I was part of a group called Comedy Sports, as a lot of you knows, and there was a Quad Cities Comedy Sports, and they had a tournament one year. The Comedy Sports around the country would have these tournaments, and they were great. People would fly in and drive in and put up in hotels, and the whole week there'd be shows at the venue that Comedy Sports had. I ran the Orlando one, which, of course, everybody probably would have loved to have come there because they would have, of course, go to Disney World and all the usual stuff. But we never kind of were successful enough to have it. Damn it. I think that is a record. The last chat I am seeing is fairest one. Oh, no. I'm catching up now. A lot of heavy petting. There you go. Okay, Veronica. I don't know what that image is, but I like it. Okay, I see that it's a finger and a beaver. And I guess that's supposed to be me fingering a... Most people streaming there. That's not true, Gary. Come on. There's a lot of... Okay, Gary, let me correct what I just said. It's kind of true for Twitch, all the guys that do gaming and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of young... You have to be 18, I think, to have a Twitch account. So a lot of 19-year-old boys playing Call of Duty right now. That is true, Gary. But people like me and Bill, you know, we're in our 50s, so. Uh-oh. Juggler finger beaver? Is that a juggler? Is he juggling? Wait, let me look at it's so small. Oh my God, it is a person juggling. Oh no. That's my dancer name. I'm juggling finger beaver. By the way, this was meant to be a stall to tune, and I realized I didn't do a very good job suddenly. There we go. It's the D. It's always the D. So let's get some song requests in here, guys. I don't have a lot today. I went out to Patreon and asked for some, and you guys gave me a few, which we may get to. I didn't practice any of them. I was busy with some stuff today. We do have a request for a speed run. We have a reminder of what tonight's hair metal poetry is going to be. Yes, we're going to do that one. Thank you, Gary. I kind of want to do that one, but I should have practiced it. But I did have something I did. I had a nice day with my daughter, and we had a good time. Oh, we can't do that one. Oh, the one I wanted to do, Gary, it was the Prince one. It's got that little thing where the didn't allow the song in. And Peaches I can do. The problem is Peaches requires it retuning. Only one string, but you know, let me do there's like a cheap version. Let's do this cheap version. It's one that has regular chords. If you know the band, the Presidents of the United States of America, this song, you know, is not done in regular tuning or anything. But let's just do the way they have it here, because it might work. Here we go. We'll do it the way I have it. Okay, I don't like that at all. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country. Where's he going, guys? Where's he going? To the country. Why is he going there? To eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Sun smoking bulges in the shade. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Took a little nap with a rooster twist. Squish my feet, squished a rotten peach in my fist, and dreamed about you, woman. Picked a finger. Okay, look. I said this last time I did this song, but if you all didn't catch that last little sexual innuendo, squished a rotten peach in my fist and dreamed about you, woman. Now, I don't know if you ladies like yourselves being compared to peaches. Peaches often refer to, you know, a lady's bosom or even a butt. The peach emoji, right? Represents, right? Wait, or is it the butt? Whatever. It represents sexy stuff. But not a rotten peach. Come on, guys. Oh, now Veronica's putting it out there. She's liking the peaches. So is Lena. By the way, Lena, well, not that it's private, but I messaged Curtis today, so have him check his messages. He'll see why I messaged him. I'm trying to help. But I just want you guys to know, I have never squished a rotten peach in my fist and thought of any of you. And if I had, I probably would have immediately messaged you and said, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know why I thought of you, Lena, or Veronica, or fairest one, or even a few of you dudes, even you, Gary. Poked my finger deep down inside, made a little room for an ant to hide. Nature's candy in my hand, oh pie. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out! It's that way forever. Now, here's the deal. That is not the official way to play that song on a guitar. A lot of you know. I think I did it last time I did it properly, but I didn't feel like retuning. But that ain't bad. I was about to compliment the guy who did the tab, but I already clicked away. So whoever you are, sir, not bad. The E minor, though. The E minor's wrong. There's no way that's right. Yeah, there's no way the E minor's right. Look that up. Apple is a butt. Peach is definitely the front. So peach is boobs. Apple's a butt? Okay. And eggplant. How misogynistic, first of all, is that? Ladies, you could fight back against that. You should. That somehow an eggplant represents, a penis. Because an eggplant is long and thick. Come on. That's so super misogynistic that we chose it's not official. Nobody chose it. But you ladies, you should start, when you're flirting with a guy online and doing those little emojis, and he puts out the peaches and you go, oh, thank you. And you're a little sexy, right? Don't respond with the eggplant. Respond with a cucumber, Veronica, or pickle. Pickle's not bad. Something small, though. Put men in our places. We deserve it. Some of us are giants. I'm a giant. I'm as you know, I'm 9 feet tall. So eggplant, it's about right. I'm just gonna let this joke linger. I was gonna tilt this down so maybe you can actually see the guitar sometimes. In case you can't. Oh, we're having an earthquake. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I am your host, Brian. Thank God I got this job. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Zadora. Melon is boobs. Melon? Wait, no, peach is... Wait, now I'm confused. Melon is boobs. I thought... Do you have to let it linger? Let it linger. You want me to do that song? Have to let it linger. Why did you say that, Scotty, after the last thing you said was melon is boobs? Then Danny arrived. She said, good evening, all in caps. Ferris one said hi. Then you said, do you have to let it linger? Peach is vagina. Scotty, you're not getting out of this too quickly here. Why did you suddenly bring up that cranberry song? Peaches are lower, Brian. Wait, no, I thought we just agreed that apple was a butt and peaches are boobs, no? Oh, God. By the end of the night, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, everybody put it, okay, on the chat, if we think peaches are boobs, because you said linger? Okay, well, let's do that song. I use peach for butt. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right. Then why did somebody said apple is butt? And I liked that. I thought that was nice. A little apple butt. I think it's cute. I don't know why. Does an apple look like a human butt? No. Only a peach has that little crevice. An apple looks, and a peach looks like a butt. And maybe that's what the presidents of the United States, by the way, new people, this is more of what the show is supposed to be. When you tuned in the first 10 minutes, it was, wow, he banged out 3 really good songs in a row. Well done. I heard he goes off on weird tangents and, is, more funny than he is talented as a musician. And now you're like, oh, I get that he goes off on tangents. More funny? Peaches or bottoms? Okay. Apple bottom jeans. I don't agree with any of you now. You're all crazy. You're all drinking too much. Let's get some song requests in. Thornton Melon. What the hell does that mean? Recycle the page. See how well Jenny's doing her job. We have birthdays coming up in the crew tonight. You guys know. I have the notes already. You don't have to tell me again. Nicely done, Jenny. We have 2 birthday songs. We're going to do a speed run. Let's do that one. I just saw one I think I've done before. Yeah, we have, but I haven't done it in a while. A lot of you get the same one. I'm not going to do Alice's Restaurant, guys. I know it's Thanksgiving week, but it's just, the problem with Alice's Restaurant, it's just a talking song. It's just him doing the thing. And when I was a young guitarist, I learned the whole, dun, 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 dun. I can't play it at all now, by the way. And I forgot how to play it. And you also had to learn Blackbird, which I can play. So I learned that. I also learned Alice's Restaurant. I learned it. I learned the little dun 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 dun. I learned it. A lot of guitarists learn it because you just want to. But it's a speaking song. And it's also, I don't know, that's not kind of, I tend not to do songs where somebody else, now, granted, that's not, it's a funny song. That's why I'm not going to do the Adam Sandler Thanksgiving song. I'm sorry. I have these kind of rules, and I try not to pass these rules. And that is, I don't do somebody else's attempt at a funny, clever song. I'll make it funny and clever. God damn it. There's a great opening riff to this song, which I do not know. It's written right in front of me here. Wait, is it? Wait, let me see if I can really quickly figure it out. Whatever. One of you has to go, woo! Did you do it? Okay, good. Because I'm not on the chat right now. I'll bring the chat up over here. This is the Hollies. Saturday night I was downtown working for the FBI. Now, okay, we got to respect this. Here's a rock and roll song where the protagonist he's a narc, dude. Run! The Hollies were bold, baby. That wasn't cool to do a song like this. Sitting in a nest of bad men, whiskey bottles piling high. Bootleg and boozer on the west side, full of people doing wrong. I screwed that up. Just about to call the DA man. What I heard was a woman singing a song. A pair of 45s made me open my eyes. Okay, is that a boob reference? So far, I'm doing a lot of boob references, but they're not my fault. Hey, Carla Todd Scott. Songs with Brune and some wine. Good for you, Carla Todd Stott. I see you're on Facebook. It's totally cool to watch the show from there, but I want to let you know most of the chat, most of the action, most of the fun is happening at Twitch. Twitch is free. If you don't have a Twitch account, it takes you 5 minutes to sign up for it. You'll be over here, and it's important because we're going to do a little music trivia game in about 30 to 25 minutes. You want to win $10 in Starbucks coffee, and who doesn't? Come on over, hang out with us at Twitch. All right, Carla? You can totally hang out at Facebook. It's totally cool, but most of the action is over here on Twitch. That being said, I believe the Hollies made another boob reference, right? It's a lady's boobs. A pair of 45s made me open my eyes. Temperature started to rise. She was a long, cool woman in a black dress, just a 5'9", beautiful, tall. With just one look, I was a hot mess. He says bad math, but I change it, 'cause that long, cool woman had it on. I saw her heading to the table with a tall, walking, big black cat. When Charlie asks, I hope you're able, boy. Well, I'm telling you, he knows where it's at. Well, suddenly we all heard sirens. Everybody started to run, jumping out of doors and tables. Well, I heard somebody shooting a gun. The DA was pumping my left hand, and she was holding my right. But I told her, don't get scared, 'cause you're gonna be spared. Well, I gotta be forgiven if I wanna spend my living with a long, cool woman in a black dress. Tall, 5'9", beautiful, tall. And just one look, I was a bad mess, 'cause a long, cool woman had it on. Yeah, Prince Raspberry Beret. Zadora, I did try to queue it up, but it didn't show up. It's got that little thing that Ultimate Guitar has for people where the music owner has sued to have their chord structure, which is bullshit. I agree. It's not the actual song. It's merely the lyrics and the chords of the song. It's just the music of the song. Prince, I know you're dead, but people that control Prince's library, knock that shit off. You know who's also not on here, and this blows my mind, as I kind of have a little name dropping 2 degrees of separation where I know one of the band members closely enough that he would recognize me if I said hi to him. Rage Against the Machine, counterculture, fighting the man. A lot of their shit, some of it's on here, a lot of it isn't. Same little icon. So this whole counterculture, fuck the man, fuck the machine, we're Rage Against the Machine. But if you want to try to play our song at Ultimate Guitar, we want some money for that. So give us some money for that. Come on, Tom. Come on, Brad. Oh, Cheeseburger in Paradise. All right, that was a quick switch. Wait, you went from Raspberry Beret to Cheeseburger in Paradise? I mean, I'll do it. I just think that's a funny combination of, come on, that's a little jarring. Right? It's a little jarring. We're going to get in tune here in a second, but I'm going to switch beers because we're still out of tune. Boom. I'll learn that one day. Hey, this is Beer and Songs with Brian, guys. I am Brian. I'm tuning a guitar, about to open the second beer of the night. If you have a song requested you'd like to hear played kind of poorly, although tonight, I'm pretty confident. I'm so confident I'm going to go up an octave. And I'm going to be Mickey Mouse. All right. Second beer of the night. I don't even know why I show it to you. You all know what it is. It's the classic. It's the one that dominates the beer industry as far as I'm concerned. Still the best IPA in America. The second best being, these days I'm going to say High Ally. You people in Tampa, you got it right. High Ally is a really good beer. Third, I'm going to say Anti-Hero. That's for Chicago people. And fourth, I'm going to say Loose Cannon. Fourth, I'm going to say Edmund Fitzgerald, which is out of Cleveland, Great Lakes Brewing. And fifth, I'm going to say Loose Cannon. I think it's called Loose Cannon, or it's Loose Cannon Brewing, and it's their IPA, which might have a different name. I apologize. That's a brewery in Maryland, my home state, where I was born and raised. The other day, I did a very Maryland thing. I was getting some stuff for Thanksgiving, and I happen to know that we were out of Old Bay seasoning. I know! So I bought a big old can of Old Bay. You're random? You are random. Lady Marmalade, we'll try to get to that. Yeah, Anti-Hero's good, right, Zador? Sledgehammer, that'll be fun to do. I think we've done that before. You guys are bringing up good songs. Thank you. I'm going to tell you a couple nerdy things about the show here in just a second. Let's get this song going first, and we'll talk about some nerdy stuff that I've solved a few of the problems in the show. Let me see how I look. How do I look on camera? Yep, I think I've actually solved one of the problems that I've been dealing with for a while. Mickey Mouse, try to amend my carnivorous habits. Oh boy, made it nearly 70 days. Losing weight without speed, eating sunflower seeds. Losing weight without speed. A nice drug reference right in there. Drinking lots of carrot juice and soaking up praise. But at night I have these wonderful dreams. Some kind of sensuous treat. Not zucchini, fettuccine, or bulgur wheat. Just a big warm bun and a huge chunk of meat. Very sexual there. Warm bun is peaches. Huge chunk of meat, of course, is just a big old peach and a huge eggplant. Cheeseburger in paradise. Heaven on earth with an onion slice. Not too particular, not too precise. It's just a cheeseburger in paradise. Heard about the old time sailor man. They say the same thing again and again. Warm beer and bread said they could rise the dead. Well, it reminds you of the bed you had a holiday in. Well, the times have changed, sailors these days. When I'm in port, I get what I need. Havanas and bananas and daiquiris. But American creation of what I feed is just a cheeseburger in paradise. Medium rare with a mustard is nice. Heaven on earth with an onion slice. paradise. You got the cheeseburger in paradise. Do-do-do-do. I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potatoes, big kosher pickle and a cold dry beer. Well, God almighty, which way do I steer for my cheeseburger in paradise, making the best of every virtue and vice, worth every damn bit of sacrifice to get a cheeseburger in paradise. I get a cheeseburger in paradise. I was just talking to Maria, that's my wife, by the way, by law, because, you know, the judge said either get married or join the Navy, and I don't look good in bell bottoms. I've been doing that joke for years, and it never gets a big laugh. Bell bottoms, look at the Navy uniform. You got to respect guys in the Navy. No offense, if you're in the Navy, I love you. You know, my dad was in the Air Force, I have relatives in the military. The Navy, those poor swabby guys, I don't know, they make it their own. But is it time? Is it time we change that little white outfit they have to wear? Officers don't have to wear it. And I know when the ship's out there doing its duty, they're wearing, you know, fatigues. They're wearing, you know, camo and khaki and brown and that blue that they were in the submarines. I know they only wear that when they're coming in and out of port, when they're going to a special event. And I'm from Maryland, but I spent a lot of years in Annapolis. I'm a Navy boy. Go Navy, beat Army. But come on, the little outfit with the little thing and the flap and the enlisted man in the Navy, even the chiefs have to wear that, I think. I could be wrong. Any Navy people out there, do the chiefs have to wear the ice cream suit, whatever it's called? Of course, in Annapolis, I saw a bunch of punky little 19-year-old, 20-year-old, mostly boys walking around in their little white outfit. But they were, you know, midshipmen, so. 100 sailors go down in a submarine. 50 couples come back up. All right. You have that. And Zombie, was he an enlisted man? Was it the white one, the formal one? I know that's not what they work in. Stop correcting me in the chat if you're doing it. I know that they wear regular, you know, sort of military grunt clothes while they're doing their job. But when they're standing on the bow of the ship, when it's coming into port here in San Diego or Honolulu, where VBT is, you know, all these Navy places, the Bay Area, they're standing there in that goofy-ass outfit. I know it's traditional. And I don't think any guy in the Navy or lady in the Navy feels bad about it. And I'm not trying to make them feel bad. If you're watching, you're in the Navy. But, I mean, you know, an enlisted person in the Army doesn't have to look like that. An enlisted dude in the Marine Corps gets that cool blue and red thing, the blue and white thing, whatever the fuck it is. Air Force, I don't know what, Space Force? Do we have a Space Force? He was in World War II. Cool. Yeah. My dad was in Vietnam. And I have the dark blue, his pea coat. Oh, right, pea coats. Yeah. Oh, yeah, navy blue. I learned about navy blue when I moved to Annapolis. I saw the mids walking around in their black outfits. I think I even said once, oh, look at those, they're in the black uniform. And somebody said, that's navy blue. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's black. When you see the midshipmen walking around or upper class officers in the Navy, that's actually not black. It's really super dark blue. Space Force, right? Did you guys see that meme going around? Because the Space Force chose a logo, and it looks a lot like the United Federation of Planets logo. Yeah, Marine dress blues. They're pretty badass. Guys, coming up, we're going to do some trivia. Tonight's trivia game I'm very proud of. I think it's anybody's game tonight. I designed a trivia, which is not super music specific. I told you guys about how I do this. It's very clever of me, if I do say so. I call it a music trivia game, but all I do is use music as sort of a suggestion for the questions. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There may or may not be math. Curtis and I want what? Oh, you want a Space Force logo? Yeah, you guys are big Star Trek nerds, right? Have you guys seen Zombie Bunny? You don't mind me talking about this, I hope, Zombie Bunny, because I've already started. Her and her lovely husband are big-time Star Trek nerds, and they have awesome costumes. They go to Ren fairs, and these cool costumes, which are designed to look like they fit in Elizabethan times, but if you look very closely, it's like a command staff, a little logo here. It's a red shirt. It's a blue shirt. It's fuck the maths. Fairest one doesn't like math. Fairest one doesn't like to add. Fairest one doesn't like to divide herself all around. Fairest one doesn't like math. She says, fuck the math. Fuck the math. Oh, will you fuck the math for me, please? Will you put an eggplant in the peach? Eggplant in the peach. Will you eggplant in the math in its peach? Guys, in my defense, almost all the math questions in all my trivia games, they're all very obvious shit. I say, like, you know, members of the Monkees. That's 4. You know, I pick easy shit. And I gave you the hint last week. Do you remember the hint I gave you last week? Almost all the maths I do are the first 2 things always equal 10, and the last one just is a multiple of 10. So all you really got to, well, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen tonight. I didn't actually queue up the quiz page. I queued it up after I started the pre-show roll. When you see it says starting soon, that's the pre-show roll, by the way. And I hope that the quiz works, because one time the quiz didn't work, and the reason why seemed to be that I didn't have it queued up when I started the show. Recruits at the Lakeland AFB, they were there for our son's graduation. It was their basic training. So the Space Force is just going to be mostly guys sitting at computer monitors, right? I mean, there's no army floating through space with jetpacks. There's going to be, you know. I'll be dead by then, I hope. That sounds terrible. Let's do Island in the Sun. Guys, you're coming up on the quiz. If you are not, I think, Peter Miller, you're not, there it is. If you're not on Twitch, you're going to want to head over there pretty soon, because we're coming up on the time I usually do the trivia game. The trivia game, guys, I am not just blowing sunshine up your ass. Well, I am doing that. And for an extra amount of money, there will be in the hat extra ass play. I need the money, guys. I need the money. You're going to win a $10 Starbucks gift card. $10 of Starbucks coffee. That's right, $10. By the way, fairest one, you did not message me your email address. You won a game Monday night. I already gave the other prize out to, I forgot who won. What's it? But fairest one, I think you're watching. I just saw you. Please don't do it here on the chat unless you want weirdos. A lot of weird people here. Private message me over at facebook.com/Brune Brian Live. First time, Huff Enough 2024. If you got a song request, Huff Enough, put it right there in the chat. I will get to it as quickly as I can, but I be forewarned, I'm not a great musician. I'm just a guy with a guitar and a dream. Anyway. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Going too fast. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say the things that come to you, and I want to feel it too. On an island in the sun. I know I'm singing low, but playing and having fun. I'll try to get through it. Makes me feel so fine, I can't control my brain. If you want to play along, by the way, the whole song is just E minor, A minor, D, and G. E minor. And then I fuck it up. When you're on a golden sea, I might make it, and you don't need memory. Just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an zone island in the sun. We'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Oh, there's a solo. That's right, I forgot about the solo. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun. I'm gonna make it through in this octave. Makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. We'll never feel bad anymore. I can do that key. Suck it, Rivers Cuomo. With your little sweater looking all ironic, claiming that your band isn't ironic. That's the worst part of being ironic. What I always find funny about ironic artists, whether it's musicians or actors or painters or comedians, we all know who they are. We don't need to point them out. Is that irony doesn't work without the opposite number. You can't be ironic without somebody being whatever the opposite of ironic is. Genuine, forthright. I don't know what the opposite is. I don't know where I fall. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm a little bit of both. But at least I pointed out that the ironic artists need to bow their goddamn heads and realize Weezer can't be ironic without Kiss going out there being very, well, Kiss. So, and I think they like Kiss. That's good. A band with very little irony. They really do claim to want to rock and roll, from the conversations I've heard, all night. And they appear, and this is just me, they appear to want to party every day. The thing I got from Santa, from Louis Bigelow, was this, and I told you I'd talk about it right now. It's a breathalyzer. He sent me a breathalyzer, and I read the directions, and I tried it twice before the show began, and it didn't work either time. It showed an error code. I'm supposed to hit a button here. It's supposed to start a countdown. I'm hitting the button. Okay, there's the countdown. I don't know if you can see it. And when it gets to 2 or at 0, I'm supposed to blow. I don't know why there's a countdown. I'm supposed to blow for 5 seconds, but then there's always an error. Here we go. 7, 6, 5. Okay. Oh, it worked this time. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I did it, what I did wrong the first time. My blood alcohol is currently 0.09. So yeah, Louis, Santa gave me one of these. I don't drive drunk, just so you know. I'm I'm a gentleman alcoholic. I admit it. I like my beer. That's all. I'm not a heavy drinker of the hard stuff. If you want to get me at your party and have me get shit-faced, don't just give me beer. I'll never appear drunk. I'll talk a lot. I might slur a few words, but I'll get through the evening and you'll never know. You hand me some tequila and some rum and some scotch, and I live with you for the next 3 days. And mashed potatoes will happen. If you don't get that joke, you should have been here Monday night. Well, unless you're a Patreon. It's a Patreon joke. It's an inside joke. It's a bit of a sexy joke. Good blow job. Lewis, you're here. Thanks, buddy. It came from you? All right, thanks. I do have it. That's the first time it worked. It didn't work. I tried. I did. You saw me twist it. When I was practicing before the show, I had it like this. I was holding it like that so I could see the screen. Poor design, but whatever. This time I kind of went like that, and then I got a result. So that's kind of cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe I got error results because I wasn't drinking before the show. Ooh. Maybe it just goes error. Yeah, you're good. Get out of here. Get behind the wheel of your car. So that's a 0.09. Okay, let me look that up. Blood alcohol level. All right, California. That's enough for Google to bring it up. It's illegal for you to drive if you have a BAC of 0.08 or higher. Ooh, I'm illegal. How the fuck am I illegal? Guys, I swear to God, this is the second beer. Does this thing work? That can't be right. Really? Ferris is currently covered in mashed potatoes. I'm on my way. Okay. Right? Guys, one beer and this and that much of a second beer. I'm already at 0.08? That's a little scary. I don't like that. Because I've absolutely got behind the wheel of a car after 2 beers. I know I have. All right. I'll be more careful. Apparently not, Veronica. I'll be careful. If you just joined us, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. There's a graphic on the screen telling you that. And there's another graphic on the screen I just put there so I can drop something in the hat. I normally have the little window open where I can see who's dropping something in. I'm doing that now. Gary Pauls, thank you for that weird number. A lot of you choose these weird numbers to tip. And Rick Snyder, thank you so much. Anybody else from here on out, I'm going to see a little pop up. So I got those 2 people. Let me look back, make sure there's nobody else that I'm missing. I want to thank all of you who give. I'm going to see a football game on Sunday. And today I went to the nearby sporting goods store to buy a Ravens jersey. I'm from Maryland. I support the local teams. I support the Rams. I support the Chargers. All right. But the Ravens are coming to town. I'm from Maryland. They're my team. I'm going to go check them out. I wanted to wear a Ravens shirt. I have an old Ravens jersey from a player that's not with them anymore. I didn't want to be embarrassed walking in with that, but let me just go get a jersey from a current player. Sporting goods store we went to, the kid and I over here in Northeast LA had like death, like ass metal. Like, slippers. I can't even do it. That really intense, like metal. And the guy's just there, doing stuff at the register. He's the guy that works at the sporting goods store. It's not a sporting goods store. It's a sporting, it's all just jerseys and T-shirts and stuff. So, yeah, you can't get a football there, but you can buy a football jersey. You can't buy a hockey stick there, but you can get an LA Kings, jersey. It's whatever that kind of store is called. Sporting clothing. They did have T-shirts and stuff from almost every team, from most of the leagues. Thank you. Oh, the person started following me. Oh, that's right. Hump. Yeah, death metal. And me and the kid leave the store. I buy 2 Ravens shirts with a nice, Ravens logo. I'll wear those on Sunday. And it was like, thank you, Emily Nelson. Appreciate that. It was so weird. It's like I didn't feel comfortable. I wanted to leave. I wanted to get away from the music. I don't know if the guy in there was thinking, oh, all sports fans are in a really intense. It wasn't death metal, it's thrash. I would call it thrash. It was thrasher metal. It wasn't like Norwegian. They're not burning down churches. It's more like Scotty and Anthrax. That's right. I made a deep metal cut. Not that deep, but I know my music, guys. Get some song requests in here, guys. We're going to do one more song right now, and then we're going to do the trivia. So get ready for that. If you just joined us and you're not on Twitch, you're going to want to get over to Twitch because the quiz is only visible to people that are watching me at Twitch. It's one of those Twitch overlays things. It's right where you see it says PayPal right now. That's not going to be there. The whole trivia game is going to be right there. You're going to be able to click it and shit. It's not going to show up on Facebook or YouTube. I'm going to play this song on purpose so that you guys have a chance to get over to Twitch to sign up. It takes like 2 minutes. Name, screen handle, email address. They're going to send you like anything. It's free. Just sign up. It's free. You sign up, it sends you an email. Click this to make sure it's really you. Okay, I'm not a robot. Boom, you have an account. There is a delay, I think, before you can comment. They do have that built in, but I believe you'll still be able to play the game. Oh, and speaking of that, if Fairest One wants to help me out, I'll do it right now because why not? Right about here on the screen, if you're on Twitch, float your mouse there. You'll see two little plugins. One doesn't work and doesn't matter. But I think you should see it. It says Quiz Kit. You're going to click that. You're going to click and make sure it says visible. Okay? Make sure it says visible. If you're on a mobile device, look below the screen. And it's right down there near the title of the show. Right down it says Brian Howard Live, Beer and Songs with Brian, blah, blah, blah. There's all kinds of information there. And one of them will say, make the overlay visible so that you can play along. Okay? There you go. I think we're caught up. So I'll give you guys a little chance to get ready to play the trivia, which is coming up. And before we do that, we haven't had a Beatles song yet. We might as well do one right now. I know, I'm just scrolling. I know the song by heart, but I don't know the chord progression. I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. Though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look. Having read the book, I'd love to turn you on. Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged the comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. Looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat, grabbed my hat. Took me the bus seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and I had a smoke. Somebody spoke and I went into a dream. I read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to build the Albert Hall. I'd love to turn you on. Paul's chair squeaking. Hey guys, that was Day in the Life, of course, by the Beatles, one of the greatest rock and roll songs ever composed. Don't agree? You're free to go. Guys, it's time for our trivia game. But before I do it, I got to queue up the song I'm going to do right after this. Let's do that one. I've been doing that one a lot, though. Fuck it. I'll do it again. We'll look it up. Guys, I hope this works. I didn't queue it up the way I normally do, but we're about to find out if it's going to work. Let me go over to Twitch to see if it's going to work. Let me clean up my screen first, get rid of my logo. Got rid of that. Finish the last sip. Apparently, I'm drunk. You know, let's test again. Let's test again. Let's test again. Let me just keep saying let's test again until I get the machine queued up. Here we go. Okay. I think the error before was because I wasn't drinking, but now I am drinking. Here we go. That can't be right. That's just in my mouth. What? Oh, it went up. It can't decide if it was 12 or 11. That can't be right. That's bullshit. 2 beers. Please. Here's the deal. When you get that blow testy thing, I'm not suggesting you should get behind the wheel. You shouldn't. But the people that succumb to it, that's the wrong word, that take it, it's hours after, well, not hours, it's minutes. You just saw me. It was like, ugh, ugh, it's going to be higher. Am I right? I should have rinsed out first. Oh, what just broke? Hang on, I may have just broke something in my cooler. No, we're good. 0.11, 2 beers. Hang on. You know what? I have water right here. I'm doing this. Hang on. We're going to check this out because that can't be right. There's no way that's right. I got a fizzy water. This is one of the things I was going to tell you guys. I want to have like a water break in the show so we don't drink too much. See? I'm being good. So just a little fizzy hipster water. Okay. I'm going to rinse the mouth out. That was gross. I can't gargle with it because it's ice cold out of a cooler. If you gargle, it'll hurt my teeth. I'll try. I'll try to swish. It's going to hurt. Okay, a bit of a rinse. Let's see if it goes down like 2 points, then it proves my point that this thing is, it's not a good time to use it. Okay, here we go. I turn it on, and it has this countdown, which you have to wait. It has to, I guess, get itself ready. But you have to wait. Oh, there's an error. See the error? This is the same error I got before. FL. That was the error I was getting. And all I did just then was rinse out with the soda water. So I call shenanigans on the back blood alcohol level pro. I call you a blood alcohol level nerd. Oh, that's the wrong screen. That screen. Okay, so guys, come on over to, I don't know, it sounds like you're vaping. It does. It does. Who is that? Donna Weiser. Head on over to, you can hang out and watch the show. We're about NCIS blowjob. God damn it. Come on over to beer and blowjobs. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even look at the chat. You guys are making it dirty. We're going to do our trivia game, which is only visible at Twitch. Donna, it's not going to boot you off the screen. Don't worry about it. You're going to be present. You're just not going to see the things to click on. If you're not at Twitch, we ask you to please don't scream out the answers. Please be polite. You're not on Twitch. Eventually, these shows will only be on Twitch, probably. But for now, well, they are only on Twitch. But I'll probably stop. Wait, what am I trying to say? Eventually the show, I won't even put it over on Facebook. But I figure there's some folks like Donna over on Facebook that want to hang out over there. It's totally, totally cool. It did sound like I was vaping, right, Donna? Okay, guys, you all know if you've been to the show before, you know the instructions. We're sending the rules to the players. Let me just make sure it's working. Let me go to the right screen. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay. What you're seeing there, it's a tiny font, but I'm going to explain it much better than it probably is down below. There's going to be a question. You're going to be able to read it. It's going to be much bigger. The font's going to be about as big as it says Brian's Musical Odyssey. What did I subtitle tonight? This feels like a Tuesday. Damn right it does. And it's going to be a question. And there's going to be 4 answers. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the middle is going to be a clock. The clock is going to immediately start counting down from 2,000, 20,000 to 0. Those are points. If you get and you click one of the 4 answers, one of them is correct. Every time one of them is correct. If you click the one, you'll get the amount of points that the clock was at when you clicked it. In other words, speed matters. Okay. 2. Second very important point. If you get it wrong, you get that amount of points deducted. Please play strategically. We have some hot people here at the show. You know who they are. I won't even say their names. It's bad luck. That know a lot of musical knowledge, and those guys are kicking ass, and they should keep kicking ass as far as I'm concerned. I'm not apologizing for them, nor should they to you as far as I'm concerned. If they're good at this, fuck it, they should get a lot of free coffee. But if you're not sure, it's a question. That's kind of, I'm 50% on this answer. You know what? Then wait for the countdown clock to go down to 10,000. If you get it right, hurrah for you. You get it wrong, you only lose 10,000 as opposed to 20,000. Don't let the 1,000 things confuse you. People do break 100 grand every now and then, but really it's just you have 10 as far as I'm concerned. The idea of making it in the thousands is a little stupid. Okay. Keep that in mind. Some of the questions are kind of speed questions. I forgot which ones they are. I never take notes when I write these down, and now I'm on my 3rd beer. I'm nowhere near drunk. That thing is totally wrong. As you just saw, I just drank a little fizzy water and boom, I made it have a failure. So screw you, fancy piece of machinery that's trying to tell me if I'm done drinking. I'm not driving. Don't get behind the wheel. Okay, that being said, I think our winner last week was one of our regular winners, but let's see what happens. And tonight, I'm very proud to say, tonight's questions, I think it's an easy one. I think I did a good job. I think I did one that's got inclusiveness for everyone. Question, here we go. Number 1. According to Phineas and Ferb theme song, how many days of summer vacation are there? 40, 100, 104, or 360? See, I open with a Disney Channel animated series question. Right? Replying to Donna Weiser. Donna Weiser says we get a lucky sighting. If we're lucky, we can also on Twitch. Okay. Reveal the answer. There are 104 days in summer vacation. A lot of you knew it. I knew a lot of you would get it. I knew enough of you would get it that it would help to establish a beachhead. Those of you that are not super music nerds, you're welcome. I just gave you a little beachhead. You've got some points. We're going to move on. I'm not going to look at the scores yet because I think that was good. You're welcome, by the way, for giving you that. Moving on. Hey, what's that band, that small group of traditionally dressed, strolling Mexican musicians called? Is it Mariposa, Maricopa, Mariachi, or Merengue? Hey, and I always phrase my questions kind of fun like this. What's that small group of traditionally dressed, strolling Mexican musicians called? Mariposa, Maricopa, Mariachi, or Merengue? I think another easy one. 2 in a row. You can't see it on your phone? Veronica, maybe right below the screen on your phone. If you're on the Twitch app, right below there, Ferris one assures me there's a little thing that says make it visible. Question 2, Gary doing his job. Another easy one. Most of you knew this one. Come on, it's mariachi. We all know that. I told you I made one that's comfortable for all. Okay, now we will check the scores because you all got that one. At least 11 of you got it. There's more people watching than 11. So a bunch of you aren't playing. Totally cool. Let's see who's winning. Ferris one got that the fastest at 19,466. Hat size got it at 18,746. The total currently Kelly Rose is in the lead at 36 grand. Softball Dragon at 30 grand. Lewis, what up? At 28. Scotty got too hotty at 22, fairest one at 19. Okay, and we are moving on. Slippers. How many different makeup faces has the band Kiss had? 7, 5, 6, or 4? You know the band Kiss, those little makeup faces they all have? How many different varieties of their makeup have there been over the years? I guess how many characters? Let's put it that way. I think you all understand the question. I should stop explaining it. I think you all get the question. This is a musical question. I get it. But this is also a cultural question. Question? The people that don't know rock and roll culture will just hold off or do a guess at the very end. Reveal the answer. Oh, this might have separated the men from the boys, guys. None of you voted for the correct answer. It is 6. Wow. Everybody that answered got it wrong. There's the Demon, Gene Simmons. There's Ace Frehley, Space Ace. There's Paul Stanley, Star Child. There's Peter Criss, the Catman. There was also the drummer that replaced Peter Criss, whose name I forgot. He passed away. May he rest in peace. He had the fox face. And there's a guy that replaced Ace Frehley named, I forgot his name too, but he's now transitioning to be a woman. Good for him or her, who had the Ankh warrior face. That is 6. There are 6 different, and I double and triple check this, guys. Don't step to me in the chat. I double and triple check this. You all got it wrong. Wow. Did that change things? Not really. Kelly Roll's still at the top. Oh, Jenna passed your. I think you jumped up on that one somehow, even though maybe you just didn't answer. Yeah, one guy passed away. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Hey, Swifties, what Taylor Swift album came first? Was it Fearless, Speak Now, Taylor Swift, or Red? That's right. Taylor Swift changing the dynamic of our culture, really, in many ways. Good for her. Good for her. You know, she's telling people her mindset, and I think she's a force for good in the universe. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I'm not big into her music. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. If you request any Taylor Swift songs, by the way, I will not be able to play them, as I don't know any of it. I had to research this question. I did not know the answer to this one. But I figure there's some Swifties out there. There you go. Taylor Swift, the first album is self-titled. Taylor Swift, Fearless was like the 3rd or 4th one. Those are all Taylor Swift albums, by the way. I made sure to make sure they're all over. Hey, first-time senior Donna. I'm here. Oh, my God, Donna's here. Everybody say hi to Donna. Donna, jump in the game fast. Oh, you saw her concert? Was it? I hear it's fun. Would I have had fun? Fairest one if I went? I know nothing about her. I know Shake It Off. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's literally all I know. And I have no ill will for her. I think she's awesome. Oh, stop. More people are giving Donna love now. All right. Are we done giving Donna love? All right. Enough with Donna. No offense, Donna. We're glad you're here. We're moving on. That was question 4. We're moving on. What dance style is based on a count of 3? Is it the Charleston, breakdancing, the waltz, or the samba? I told you guys, I wrote you a quiz that everybody can get. These are not hard questions this week, I think. The Kiss one, I thought at least one of you would get. Nobody got it right. That fucking blew my mind. Only 6 Kiss faces. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Look at those dance numbers. The Charleston, breakdancing, the waltz, or the samba. Which one is clearly based on counting to 3? Pretty obvious. I think this is, yep, I knew a lot of you get it. There you go. 8, yep, samba, nope. It's clearly the waltz. Samba also is kind of in a 3-beat measure, but not really as much as the waltz. I know a few of you might give me some shit on that one, but I looked it up. Hat Size got that one right. Kelly Rose still in the lead by 20 grand. Scotty Got Too Hottie less than 20 grand behind her, which means Scotty Got Too Hottie, if he gets ones right real fast and Kelly just doesn't answer, you will lose the first place. Hat Size, 25 grand away. Fairest one, 27 grand away. And Wit, Wisdom, Wonder, 20, whatever the fuck the math is on that. I love this. Look at everybody's very tight. Everybody's very positive. Not everybody, but that's okay. Here we go. I'm excited because you're all very, this is what I wanted. I literally designed this quiz to have what you see on the screen right there on the total scores. Look at the total scores. The top 5 are all within 30 grand, which is good for this game. Oh, I'm literally aroused. It's a family show. Kids, cover your ears. I have an eggplant. Okay, moving on. What Sheryl Crow song is not on Count Dracula's playlist? Soak Up the Sun, If It Makes You Happy, My Favorite Mistakes, All I Want to Do. Come on, guys. Another question that you don't even have to know who the artist is or anything. You don't even have to know these songs. Just look at it. Come on, I worked hard for you people that don't know a lot of music shit. That's right, I'm dumbing down the quiz. What Sheryl Crow song is not on Count Dracula's playlist? Is it Soak Up the Sun, If It Makes You Happy? And those are all Sheryl Crow songs. We might do one of these later tonight. Pretty obvious there, very obvious one. Who the hell says Make You Happy? I don't know. Soak Up the Sun. Come on, guys. Count Dracula. He's a vampire. He doesn't want to hear a song about soaking up the sun. He might want to hear a song about making you happy. Moving on. Wait, should I move on? No, let's look at the scores real quick. We're near the end of the game, so we're going to start looking at the scores. Hat Size got that the fastest, barely over Kelly Rose. Ferris one got it pretty goddamn quick. Pesadora and Scotty got it quick. Did that change anything? Yes. Hat Size pushed somebody out of second place. He's creeping up. So Kelly Rose has more than $20,000. I wish, guys, I wish. 20 grand lead, but I don't know how many questions are left. We'll see if she can hold on. Ferris one, Scotty, and Wit Wisdom Wonder, I think are all in striking distance. Here we go. Moving on. And I got a little treat for you at the end. If you're hearing, don't you forget about me, what are you most likely doing? You're home alone? You took the day off from school? You're celebrating your 16th birthday? Or you're serving Saturday detention? That's right. It's a John Hughes question. Look it up. If you're hearing, don't you forget about me, what are you most likely doing? You're home alone? You took the day off from school? You're celebrating your 16th birthday? You're serving Saturday detention? And yes, of course, all the answers are references to John Hughes films. Which one has the song? Don't you? Of course, it's The Breakfast Club. They were serving Saturday detention. Nice job. It is not in Ferris Bueller. Home Alone. The second one is a Ferris Bueller. Celebrating your 16th birthday, of course, is 16 Candles. Let's look at the scores because we're getting late in the game. I'll start looking at it every time. Ferris one got that the fastest, right above Jay Pastiora, about 1,000 above Hat Size. Meow House right behind Hat Size. Pretty tight, nicely done. It looks like Kelly Rose with, wait, where are we? 69. This is exciting. Ooh. It's exciting. Kelly, I'm not going to talk about the math because I think I may have ruined a few games by talking about it. But Kelly, look at your lead. There you go. Okay, Kelly? That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Is there an eighth question? Nope. Doubtful, definitely not, or yes. Is there an eighth question? Nope. Doubtful, definitely not, or yes. Hope you've been counting. Was this evil of me? Hey, Bigelow, you made it. Lewis, thanks for the breathalyzer. Apparently, I can't get behind the wheel. This was an evil question, I admit it. I'm so in debt. The answer is yes, because that is the eighth question, guys. I did something fun this week to fuck with you. Now, was it Kelly Rose? If Kelly Rose did not answer, if she's one of those 10 people, she won. If she's the one that said nope, she may have lost the lead. I'm hitting the final results here. Kelly Rose got it. Good job, Kelly. She saw the score. She counted, and she actually answered because Kelly went, no, this is the 8th question. Brian's being a smart ass. Good job. Everybody give it up for Kelly Rose. Kelly Rose. Let's enjoy the fireworks. Fireworks. They're on my face. There's fireworks, and they're on my face. There's fireworks. Don't worry about it, Lewis. It works fine. I love it. I appreciate you sending that to me, buddy. We're going to end the game. Get ready. Give your love and your joy, and go hug and cover her in mayonnaise or mashed potatoes or whatever the thing that we did over on Bad Advice Monday night. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I am your host, Brian. I have a beer going. I'm drinking beers. I am talking about various songs. We're going off. We're cracking wise. We're enjoying our evening, this Tuesday evening of the week of Thanksgiving. I'm glad you're here. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? I just don't. I went to see a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's lack of sex, it's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. To quit my whining cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. If I'm just paranoid, yeah. To control, so I better hold on. You're all recognizing Pachelbel's Cannon? Good. There's my dog. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid or I just don't? Lucy's out here, guys. You might get a beautiful view of my gorgeous elder statesperson dog. Lucy, you want to go up the stairs? Go poop? Come on, honey. You can do it. She's old. Her legs don't work as well. Kind of sad. Hey, Sarah, what's up? On FB. I don't know what on FB means. Well, first full try laughing fun. Well, first full try laughing. Oh, is it your request? Woot, not last. Huff and Puff. I love your name, by the way, Huff and Puff. How stoned are you, Huff and Puff? Yeah, Ferris one. There are no math questions, but if you looked at the quiz closely, I think 5 of the 8 questions had a math answer or question. I did that on purpose because I didn't do a math question. I almost gave it away in the chat. But Huff and Puff, did you have because you're new to my channel, I think. So welcome aboard. Let's get a song from Huff and Puff. Let's do birthday songs coming up soon. Let me see if Huff and Puff has a song. Fairest one, or one of the requests over here on Facebook, are they from Huff and Puff, I should say. Ooh, what the fuck did I just do that for? Okay, we can do that one. I'm not gonna do that one. Oh, okay. We might do that one for the fun of it. We might do that one too. There's a lot of good requests that I'm like, we're not gonna do that one though. I think I know it. Okay. Let's. You know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna break things down a bit. Actually, go back to the screen really quick. I'm gonna cue up the next song. Okay, we're gonna do that one. We'll do that one. We'll cue that up one. We're gonna cue up a song. There it is. That's the one we want. And if you're watching my show, it is Beer and Songs with Brian. Please put something in the hat, damn it. I want to say a lovely happy birthday to the first of two birthdays tonight. The lovely and talented, the oft mispronounced name, and I did it for years, Jenna Pastiora, not Pasadora, like an idiot said years for a while there. I am so sorry. So this is Jenna Pastiora's birthday song. I kind of want to do a punk thing with her. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Jenny Pasadora got together. They made love one night in the back of a horse. Then 9 months later, Jenna came out and she said, "Wow, I'm just a baby. What would you expect her to say? She's a goddamn infant. What the fuck? Just let her go wow." Then years later, she is watching the internet. A guy, usually in a plaid shirt. He did some songs and drank some beers and played guitar and often would, with his audience, flirt. Jay Pasadora's what he called her, got it wrong. Jay Pasadora, for many years he got it wrong. Jay Pasadora, the idiot got it wrong. Then he learned that it's Pastiora, not Pasadora. The A was in the wrong place. What an asshole. He apologized profusely. It's not nice to have your name mispronounced by an asshole on the internet who's not trying hard enough to be engaging. Happy birthday to you, Jenna Pastiora. I'm glad that I know you, and I'm glad I'm making, hopefully, you happy tonight. Jenna Pastiora, you're a beautiful girl. You have 2 arms, 2 legs, and probably boobs that are shaped like a peach. We've established that earlier tonight in the chat. And an apple is a butt. I don't care what you say, an apple's a butt. And apparently an eggplant is a penis. Happy birthday, Jay Pastiora. An eggplant is a penis. Happy birthday, Jay Pastiora. The eggplant is a penis. Happy birthday, Jay Pastiora. Happy birthday. That's Jenna Pastiora. I'm saying it right. Give her love in the chat, guys. Give her lots of love. She was tolerant of my dumbass saying her name wrong for years. What are you doing, Slippers? Lucy, you're weirdly stalking me from behind. It's freaking the audience out. You coming through? Get up here. Right here. What are you doing? You all right? Can people see you? They can see your face? Licking me? Ooh, your breath. Oh, my God. Oh, go over there. Stinky breath. Oh, my God. That was bad. Hey, out of space. Technically, we're all in space. I always find it funny when in movies they say, or in pop culture, oh, in Star Wars, they're all in space. Well, not really. They spend a lot of times on planets. Technically, right now, you're in space. And your urine in your belly is also in space. We'll have another birthday song soon. We're going to do hair metal poetry in the coming few minutes of the show or hours of the show. I do long streams. If you got to go, I understand. I go on for a while. I'm chemically altered. So as we proved by that thing I blew into, there's a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud. That thing I blew into. Guys, I experimented. I blew into some things, okay? Okay. The Beer and Songs with Brian, drop something in the hat. Those things at the bottom of the screen are not clickable. A few of you just tried to click them, didn't you? Stop it. It's right below the screen. That's just to remind you how to type it in. Steve walks warily down the street. What I love about this song, and I never realized this before, is when Freddie Mercury wrote it, or whoever wrote Another One Bites the Dust, the first line is Steve. There's a character. Another One Bites the Dust is about a guy named Steve. Not Freddie, not Brian, not John. Steve. Who is this Steve? Let's hear his story. It is hat size. Hat size, you get the fun hat. Steve walks warily down the street with a brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine gun ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? So you hang on the edge of your seat. I am out of the doorway. Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Yet another one's gone. Another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? Took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Ha! Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Another one bites the dust. I'm gonna make it sexy again. Another one bites the dust. Maybe not. Another one's gone. Another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Oh. Another one bites the dust. 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 There's plenty of ways you can hurt a man, bring him to the ground. You can punch him, you can trip him, you can knock him down, hit him with a clown. Then Tim Curry will be in the sewer. He'll be saying, come on down here, boys. You'll go down there, he'll mess with your head and make you not sleep. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone, another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Lucy just pooped. If you just tuned in, we're going to do hair metal poetry, one more birthday song. We're going to do a speed run tonight. A lot of stuff coming up with tonight's show. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I'm your host, Brian. That's a guitar. My dog just pooped within like 12 feet of where I'm sitting. Oh, I have incense. Wait a minute. I have an incense right here. I got a fire going too, but I got this incense. This might help. There we go. I got to blow it out, right? I got to stand up for that. Okay, fine. There you go. That's tonight's ass shot. Where's Barbie? Good question. I don't know, Lena. Barbie, I think, fell behind the grill. So I got to find her before I spark up some grilling action. I don't want to melt her. She's made of plastic. More blowing. All right, fairest one. God. That's, if you ever make love to fairest one, get ready for her to scream at you. More blowing. Jesus, I'm trying. You ever been with a lover like that? Do it. You're doing it wrong. Oh, I have. I won't say names. It's way back in my past, in my 20s. Yeah. It wasn't like that. I'm exaggerating for comic effect. Throw the poop in the fire. What's wrong with you, Scotty? What the fuck? He's not, trust me. Preach it, brother. Don't forget Ferris one's birthday. I'm not forgetting it. I know, guys. I'm spreading them out. See? A little more to the left. All right. Just know if any of you ever make love with Ferris one, she'll be giving you notes. The whole time. Apparently. You're doing it wrong. Counterclockwise. We're going to tune, and while we're tuning, oh, I love my Fub family. Oh, that's so sweet, Lena. Oh, Lena, don't make me cry. I haven't had the onions out here in a while. I'm trying to be good about that. Not get too oniony. It is fun, right, to hang out with you guys. Hope you realize that I get as much enjoyment out of this as I hope you do. I don't come up here as Mr. Performer Man. I'm gonna do my show, and I hope entertain people. But to me, I'm dead inside. No, I mean I am dead inside. I'm not gonna lie to you. There, I'm a fucking zombie. But I am joyous about this. I'm going to say right now, those of you that watch my show a lot may have noticed, because especially the Patreons, I remember Monday night on Bad Advice, I was really annoyed by the reflection of the screen up here on my teleprompter. I figured it out today. It turns out you can take a browser window and change its look to dark, lighter dark. So the backdrop of all the songs I'm looking at on the teleprompter is black. Whereas normally it's white with black letters. Tonight it's black with white letters, which I've gotten used to. And that's why, look at the screen right now, guys. Well, you're all looking at the screen, obviously. You don't see any of that weird haze down there. And the reason why is because the idiot Brian timely kind of figured it out. Good night, Gary. You're welcome. Everybody say good night to Gary. We all have a little tradition here at the show. If you're new, we always love our friends when they have to go. So we get hearts and things. Remember back in the early Facebook days, you guys would give me the hearts and I'd eat them like a fish? I kind of miss those days. I honestly do. That was always fun. Okay, we're going to test the breathalyzer again because remember, I rinsed out with the fizzy water. So we're going to do the breathalyzer again. But here's the deal. Come on. All right, hang on. I got to put the thing on it. It's like putting a condom on a robot. I've done it. Okay, 25, 24. And it counts down. I don't know why it counts down. Why can't it be ready to go? Here we go. This is Beer and Songs with Brian, guys. I'm Brian. Okay. Yeah, we're at, okay, so we're going to test it right here. Okay, there's what I have. 10 or 11. Okay, let's set it up again. Hang on, before I do that, let me do this. Okay. A little fizzy water, a little hipster fizzy water. This was, by the way, tonight's thing to stop drinking so much. I was going to do a whole song or two and some shtick without even having a beer. I guess we're into that part of the show. So there you go. The next few minutes, I'll be drinking this Polar fizzy sparkling raspberry pink lemonade. Okay, we're turning it on. I just rinsed twice. You just saw that. It was 10 or 11. Okay, I turned it back on. Okay, it's counting down. It's counting down. 20, 19. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it needs to do that. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, look at that. A little bit of fizzy water. I knocked it down. According to this, I'm still not behind the wheel of a car, even though I've only had 3 beers. That seems a little extreme, but okay. Thank you, Lewis. I'll call this my problem I'm working on device. Oop, wrong button. Well, I'll leave that button there. Got a song request? You drop it into the chat. Kelly Rose, you won the trivia, so please, you know what to do. Just go ahead and message me over at facebook.com/BrianLive, and I will send you your $10 in Starbucks coffee within a fortnight. More than, really, probably the next 48 hours. You'll probably have it by Thanksgiving. You might even have it tonight. Okay, let's look at the live line. Let's give it up for Fairest One. She's been doing some lovely work tonight. I don't know what that song means. We did that one. Yeah, I see a request because of Jenny's birthday. You know what it is, Jenny. We may have to do it. I don't want to do that Meatloaf song, but I want to do. Let's try this one. I'm not sure. I think we've done this before on the show. Let's see if it shows up. Yep, it shows up, which means we've done it. Slippers. It's weird looking at the lyrics. I told you guys that I changed the screen. That's why you're not seeing that glow down there. And it's weird. I'm looking at black screen with white letters, which is so weird, right? What's it want me to do? I guess we'll do it like that. And as you know, if you've seen my show a lot, I don't always do the songs the way they're initially intended to be played. I'm a guy in his backyard with one guitar. Got a problem with that? There's the complaint department. It really is in your house. Look behind you. I'll wait. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how I sent that to your house? Wouldn't it be weird if I could really fucking do that? How weird would that be? If I could actually have one of you, just one of you, turn around and go, huh? And there's like a person sitting there going, with like a name tag, Brian Howard streaming. I almost grabbed the beer, but I'm trying to do the next song with a fizzy one. That'd be weird. This is Beer and Songs of Brian, guys. Drop something in the hat. We're going to go for a while. We have Speed Run coming. We have Hair Metal Poetry. We have one more birthday song. Let's do this one right now, shall we? I don't know. Hang on. I want to see this chord, how they want. Okay. You could have a steam train if you just lay down your tracks. You could have a aeroplane flying. You bring your blue skies back. All you do is call me. I'll be anything you need. You could have a Big Dipper going up and down around the bend. You could have a bumper cars bumping. The amusement never ends. All you I wanna be the sledgehammer. Why don't don't you call my name? I wanna be a sledgehammer. This will be my testimony. Show me around your fruit cage. I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruit cakes, where the fruit is as sweet as can be. I'm getting this. We all know. Come on, Sledgehammer is a song. I'm not gonna say it's a sex. It's a fucking song. It's not even a sex song. And I hope that the rental property next door just heard me say fuck very loud. There's no mistake in it. This song is not about sex or love. It's just about fucking. I wanna be you fret your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? I better call you sledgehammer. Put your mind at rest. I'm gonna be the sledgehammer. This can be my testimony. I'll be a sledgehammer. Sledge, don't make no doubt about it. Sledge, 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 sledgehammer. That's enough of that. That's Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. A great album. Oh my God. The album So. If you don't have the album So, buy it. Don't stream it. Pay for the art of the artist that you like. Pay for the art of the artist that you like. Don't just stream it. Streaming is killing art in this country, especially music. I feel bad for the people that are musicians right now. I'm kind of lucky in that if you want to see me, you got to go to a fair or see me right here. I'm not free right now. But eventually there'll be an AI Brian who will probably do the show better than me, and I'll be dead. Buy the art that you like, guys. Buy the art that you like. As long as we're a capitalist society, that's the rules. You want to live by those rules, buy the goddamn art. There you go. I'm off my high horse. I'm off my soapbox. Buy the art. Get a copy of So. Buy it. Go to the iTunes store or get it at vinyl. Put it on. That's what I had. I had a fucking vinyl. Oh, no, I didn't. I had this in cassette. Great album. Oh, my God. It's so good. And that is a good sex song. But remember, it's only like 3 minutes long. So if you're going to play that song during sex, do some pre-show. Do some pre-show. Get ready to go. Make sure your partner's like, hey, we're gonna do it to a Sledgehammer. And the partner goes, oh, that sounds awesome. You go, awesome. Are you ready? Give me like 3 minutes. You do 3 minutes of like the Phineas and Ferb opening theme, because that turns me on, and then you get down to Sledgehammer. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I'm Brian. Let us do another birthday song, shall we? Hang on. I got to do two things before I start this song. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, there we go. We'll put that right there because, of course, it's going to happen because it has to. And I think we all know what I'm talking about. Okay. How did it get sharp? There we go. The lovely and talented fairest one, as we all know, her actual name is Jenny. It's her birthday this week as well, or tonight. Wait, is it tonight? No, that can't be tonight. You're not spending your birthday with us, is it? Mine is on Sunday. You can do mine last. Oh, I have permission do I have permission? Thank you, Jenny. Guys, Jenny Navin, the lovely and talented mod of mine over here on on where am I? Twitch and Facebook, and very, very helpful. And I appreciate her very, very much. Thank you so much for being born. There's a long time ago on the coast of California, two people made sweet love. After the love, there was a time of reflection, and the man, he snuggled the woman like God above. He said, baby, 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 I hope my sperm finds your egg, and I hope the egg divides and multiplies, becomes a blastocyst. And then 9 months from now, little girl will squirt out. She'll have long dark hair and big apple cheeks. And we'll name her Jenny, and she'll be a beautiful girl, and we'll raise her right, and she won't get in a whirl. But years later, she'll get infected by the itch to be at the Renaissance Fair, and then she might be a slight disappointment. She chose a weird path. Jenny chose a weird path. She chose a weird path to be here. She could have gone straight. She said, fuck it, I'll go sideways. I'll go to the right or the left, whatever society says I should do. Here she is now. Years later, she went to the Renaissance Fair. She saw performers like Mooney and Broom. She struck up some friendship. She got to know some people. And before long, you knew it, she'd be working there too. On the front gate, greeting people and taking tickets and saying, come on, let me take your ticket. I am pretty. Then she put on her corset underwear, became a musical comedian singing whore. Don't be offended, that's how she describes it. That's the show that she's in. She's a musical singing whore. I would see her most of the days. She was the one with the long dark hair. Sometimes she would dress like Snow White, hence her name here on Twitch. Happy birthday to you, Jenny Nathan. I'm glad that you came out of your mom's vagina all those years ago. I'm glad your dad's sperm found the egg and made you. Even you're covered in mashed potatoes, in your corset that makes it hard to breathe, and when you're being Snow White, you look all pretty and all musical and nice, and the birds sing when you're around because you're Jenny Naven. Oh, come on. Don't give me nothing for her. She's the birthday girl. Today is not Wednesday. I know it's not. It's the sound weird, but Jenny sounds awesome. Those guys sound weird. Who? Me? Sarah? Okay, I sound weird. And of course, this is the song we've done before, because it just annoys Jenny. But I don't think it annoys her. I think she secretly likes it, guys. Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? You give me something I can hold on to. I know you the others before. We saw your name and number on the wall. Jenny, I've got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. 8675309. 8675309. Jenny, Jenny, you're the girl for me. Your boobs in that corset make me happy. Jenny's got nice boobs. I hope that's not insulting. I don't think it is. I tried to call you before, but I lost my nerve. I tried my imagination, but I was disturbed. Everybody, come on. Jenny, I've got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. 8675309. Do it! 8675309. Do it again. I got it. I got it. I got your number on the wall. I got it. I got it. For a good time. For a good time call. That's a lot of pressure on you, Jenny. Make sure it's always a good time. Jenny, I got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. 8675309. Do it. Whisper. 8675309. Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn? Whisper. 8675309. For the price of a dime, I can always turn to. She admits that she has nice boobs, which means they're probably peaches, but not apples. Her peaches probably make the eggplant valid. Happy birthday to her. We're glad she's here. 8675309. Do it. 8675309. That's her number. That'd be weird if it really were her number. That's not your number, is it? How do you like them apples? Nice. That's pretty funny. Okay, fun hat for Ferris one. And happy birthday to also, well, I already did the other one. I had 2 birthdays tonight. 2 crazy birthdays. That's a weird thing I just did with my voice there. Did you guys hear that? Hey, we're into the last act. It's a 3-act show I do. Those of you that are still here, thank you so much. If you have to go, I totally understand. Please drop something in the hat. Every little bit you put in the hat helps me in beer and legal fees. I have no legal jeopardy, and I'm enjoying drinking a non-alcoholic beverage right here in the 3rd act of the show. You know what? I don't need it though, because it's going to make me pee or need to pee, and I don't want to get up. I want to hang with you guys. I don't want to get up to pee. Let's get some more songs in. If you are a new arrival here at my show, whether you're on Twitch or Facebook, I could see all the chat. I'd prefer you were on Twitch because that's for most of the weird people. I don't know, Brian, is it my number? I don't have your number. I don't know your phone number. Red Delicious. Oh, that's Jenny's. Okay. What kind of oh God, now we're going down on what kind of apples, all right. What kind of great melons? All right, I don't look at the chat. Apparently, well, that's up to Jenny to either shut that down or not, but we're trying to figure out Jenny's, she already claimed to have nice boobs, so I think we're all cool here. How she can describe that one. I have no comment. Okay, fair enough. You're not going to water. I may, does that, do you, Jenna Pastiora, Also, the other birthday girl tonight. Do you get off on that? Is it like, oh, Brian goes to pee? Oh, I know, that's my fucking favorite part of the show. Oh, when he goes to pee. That's just weird. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Okay, I know the next song. I just realized what it is. Oh, God. We have a speed run coming up. We have a request. We're going to do hair metal poetry. Okay, let's do this song. Yeah, let's do this song now. Wait, where is it? There it is. We'll do this song now, and then we'll do hair metal poetry. Then we'll do another song, then we'll do a speed run. Here's the rest of the show. And then like 1 or 2 songs, and then the closing song. I have no plan for a closing song tonight. There's one that I haven't done in a while. I think we're kind of due to do it. I think I might do it tonight. But if you have a suggestion for a closing song, make sure you make that suggestion in the chat. So the lovely and talented, happy birthday, Jenna, Jenny. The 2 birthdays are both Jen names, Jenna, Jenny. So I'm going to confuse the 2. Okay. Waiting, watching the clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as she opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he looks her over. She lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Talking to herself, there's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself. Memories back when she was bold and strong and waiting for the world to come on over. She swears she knew it as she swears he's gone. Come on, we all know it. She lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. She lies and says she still loves him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Find a better man. She loves him, yeah, she don't want to leave this way. She feeds him, yeah, that's why she'll be back again. Can't find a better man. 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 Two dozen other dirty lovers must be a sucker for it. Cry that I don't need my mother. Just hold my hand while I come to a decision on it. Sooner or later, your legs give way, you hit the ground. Save it for later to run away, don't let me down. Sooner or later, you hit the deck, you get found out. Save it for later, don't run away, don't run away. like Aaron 7 here rocking through. But what can you do? I don't know how to get on, whacked with all of you lots. Sometimes I don't try, I just do. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Save it for later, you like it where you hit the ground. Save it for later, don't run away, don't let me down. Sooner or later, you hit the deck, you get found out. Save it for later, don't run away, don't let me down. Run away, let me down. Two dozen other stupid reasons why we should suffer all this. Scratch. Don't bother trying to explain them. Just hold my hand while I come to a decision on it. Sooner or later, your legs give way, you hit the ground. Save it for later, don't run away, don't let me down. Sooner or later, you hit the deck, you get found out. Save it for later, don't run away, don't let me down. Let me down. Run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, let me down. Save it for later, don't run away, don't let me down. Sooner or later, you hit the deck, you get found out. Save it for later, run away, don't let me down. Run away, let me down. She loved him. She don't want to leave this way. She needs him. That's why she'll be back again. Can't find a better man. 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 Whoa, whoa, the ground. Save it for later, don't run away, don't let me down. Sooner or later, you let your way, you get found down. Save it for later, don't run away, don't run Man, I love doing that. Sooner or later, of course. Great song by the English Beat. Hard riff to play. I don't play it. I just strum it. There's a little doon 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 diddle doon ding ding doon ding ding ding. Good night to Hat Size. Steve, you're going, I guess. Oh no, you're saying good night to somebody else. Good night, Huff and Puff. Welcome, Huff and Puff, to the party that never ends. We're here every Wednesday normally. It's Tuesday this week, of course, because it's Thanksgiving week, and there's plans tomorrow for my family, and we're going to go do that. And you're going to have your Thanksgiving, and we're all going to have a wonderful time. I know, fairest one. I know. I already had it queued up, but thank you. Actually, I didn't have it queued up, but I did have it in my head. I just didn't have it queued up. We do a thing called hair metal poetry, and I asked my Patreons to give me all food related references tonight for the songs and something. Oh, God damn it. I'm doing this one. I can't believe this is about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time for hair metal poetry, which means I have to set the stage. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to drag this tab way the hell over here. I don't know what that means. Let's just go boom. What did I just do? Did I just fuck something up? I just agreed to something. What did I do? Drag that over there. Okay, now put it over here. let go of it. Okay, I did it right that time. I don't know what I did the first time. Okay, for hair metal poetry, I do want to turn down the lights a little bit because we want this to have the proper effect. Let me go over here and make sure we're good. Don't worry, it's not gonna be like this the whole time. We're gonna get rid of that. And I may actually go pee. Okay, hair metal poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many artists in the world. There's Shakespeare. There's the aforementioned Taylor Swift. There's also Lil Kim. I believe she's an artist of some kind. And there's the guy that plays Bruin at the Renaissance Fair. Highly overrated. You may not want to vote for him in the Renaissance Fair Awards. Those are out there. You can look for them. I don't think their voting's open yet, but whatever. I should just win just for the fuck of it. And we forget the poets of the hair metal era. This is pre-Nirvana's Nevermind, which of course destroyed an entire culture of hair-sprayed, anthropomorphic, androgynous, anthropomorphic. Of course, the music was done by seals. I don't know why I said that word. And they did some great poetry in the hair metal world. And I'm going to do one of their poems now, but first I have to light the candle. Oh, no, I got to do the hair first. Okay, there it is. Slippers. And then I light the candle. Wait, where's it going to be? Right there. Okay. Keep singing. So here's a poem by the poet group Warrant. And the poem is, of course, entitled, because all tonight's songs were food related in a way. They weren't. Cherry Pie. And I'm going to pee after this, by the way. So get ready for a pee break. Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinky. I swear to fucking God, that's the first 4 words of this poem. She's my cherry pie, cold drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, makes a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, yeah. Well, swinging on the front porch, swinging on the lawn, swinging where we want, 'cause there ain't nobody home. A stretch of a rhyme. Swinging to the left, swinging to the right. I'm thinking about baseball. I'll swing all night. Yeah, yeah. Swinging in the living room, swinging in the kitchen. Most folks don't 'cause they're too busy bitching. Swinging in there 'cause she wanted me to feed her. I mixed up the batter. And she licked the beater. I scream, you scream, we all scream for her. Don't even try, 'cause you can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie, cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise, tastes so good, makes a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, oh yeah. She's my cherry pie, put a smile on her face 10 miles wide, looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Swinging to the drums, swinging to guitar, swinging with the bass, it's in the back of my car. Ain't got money, ain't got no gas, but we'll get where we're going if we swing real fast. I scream, you scream, we all scream for her. Well, don't even try, 'cause you can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie, cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, oh yeah, she's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Hi, hi, yeah, hi, hi, yeah. Swing it all night long. Swing it, oh yeah, baby. Swinging on the bathroom, swinging on the door, swinging so hard we forgot to lock, swinging on the floor, forgot to lock the door. In walk her daddy, standing 6'4". Ain't gonna swing with my daughter no more. She's my cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh, yeah, she's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face 10 miles wide. Look so good, bring a tear to your eye. Ow! Sweet cherry pie. Sweet cherry pie. Oh, yeah, baby. Swing it. Ah! Yikes. Yikes. I'm going to the Jasmine, guys. Enjoy your view of the fire while I'm gone. I have yet to create a video for right here when I leave the screen. I know some other streamers here on Twitch that just walk off and use the bathroom and come back and hope that their audience didn't leave. And I guess I'm that guy right now. All right, I'm coming back. Are you enjoying the backdrop? In the future, there'll be like a video here, and I'll play the video, and it'll be kind of funny and cute, and I'll create like a little animation or something. But I haven't gotten off my ass and done it yet. Guys, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. I had to relieve myself. I hope that's okay. I'm a human being, damn it. I've been entertaining you guys for hours now. Just let me relieve myself when I That was weird. I need an adult. Oh, Jesus. There needs to be a screensaver of a beautiful picture of Jasmine. You guys are tolerant, there is no doubt. I walked off screen and you didn't run out. You could have gone away and not be here, but you stayed to watch me sing a song and drink another beer. And that's why I love you at Beer and Songs. It's why I love you for coming along. We found out what a peach is and possibly an apple. We talked about mashed potatoes and pie. We've sung some songs and I read some poetry, and there's a little more in the show. We're not quite done yet, but I just wanted to say thank you. Without you out there, I'd be kind of weird. A guy in his backyard singing to a monitor with nobody at the other end. Beer and Songs is a Wednesday thing, except for this week, it's on Tuesday. Oh, Beer and Songs is a Wednesday thing, except for this week, it's on Tuesday. We're here, it's Tuesday. Good night, Wit, Wisdom, Wonder. Wit. It's fun to say your name. Wit, Wisdom, Wonder. Kind of? Yeah, kind of. There you go, guys. I finished the whole... I didn't actually. There's more of the SWIP. We're going back to beer, but that was good. I took like a 20-minute break from drinking beer. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. Drop something in your hat if you can. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. Ooh, wrong button. But I'll talk to you. Back to that button. Wait. Go to that screen. There we go. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. But every little bit you give into the hat helps. Don't forget. Wait, Kelly Rose, of course, once I think she gets $10 in coffee. I'm not saying Kelly should drop $10 in the hat, but if you do, you break even. You come out ahead because you break even financially and you get free coffee. Which I don't know if you do or not, but whatever. You get the idea. Drop something. I used to have a limit. Please don't tip over a certain amount. I decided to stop that because some of you might be independently wealthy and I don't know that. And you're like, I could afford to give that guy $100. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying some of you might be like, I'm wealthy and that guy was entertaining. Damn it, here's $100. So go nuts. Drop something in. What will I do tomorrow night? I'm having a panic attack. You'll get ready for Thanksgiving, Danny. Okay. I'm going to go to the live line again. Let's see what the lovely and talented Jenny, who's all of 24 this week, 24 years old. I don't know how old she is. But, you always underestimate a lady's age. For me, I'm 56. This is what 56 looks like. I'm wearing a tiny bit of makeup to look good on camera. That's about it. But here we go. There's 56. Not too bad, right? I can still bring it. I got right? I got the silver fox thing going on, although I'm not really that gray. Billy Idol, White Wedding. Okay, let's do White Wedding. Oh, that person already left, though. Well, I'll do it anyway. Let's do White Wedding. White Wedding. Wow! Huff and Puff has already gone to bed, but I'll do it anyway. My band used to play this. I think I tell that story whenever I do this song. And no, we're not going to do it like Metal Man. We're going to do it like Brian. We're going to make it funky. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. Drop something in your hat if you can. It's right below the screen. There's various links to get you to the place to make this not a futile and stupid gesture. Slippers. Hey, little sister, what have you done? I'm having flashbacks right now. Hey, little sister, I was on keyboard on this one. I went doo-dee-doo-dee-dee. We're coming to that. Okay. Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, who's the one you want? Hey, little sis, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey, little sister, who's it you're with? Hey, little sister, what's your vice or wish? I never knew the lyrics. I never sung it. I just played the keyboard. Hey, little sister, shotgun. A random reference or whatever. Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. Implying she's a virgin. We all get the reference, okay? It's a nice day to start again. No, I should be over here. Hang on. Why is this so far away? Did I move this? I didn't move this, did I? Okay, we're back. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Pick it up. Take me back home. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? I've been away for so long, so long. I've been away for so long, so long. I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for right It's a nice day to start again. There is nothing safe in this world, nothing sure in this world, and there's nothing pure in this world, and there's something left in this world. Start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day to start again. That's fun. I forgot about singing into the kazoo. I haven't done that in a few weeks. Because when the mic on the kazoo is on, I get to sing into it. And then, of course, I get the effect. Hey, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. I've been doing it for a while. Please donate to Rescue Foundation. If you can't donate to me, Ferris One brings up a very good point. Donate to people that are in my line of work, like Ferris One. Like, who else is here on the chat? That's about it. Just me and her. It rescues a wonderful charitable organization. Helps people like me. I'm very lucky. I do okay. I got a wife with a full-time job. We have health insurance. But as you all know, if you're a patriotic American, you know that the founding fathers totally established this country on the fact of life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, access to assault weapons, and if you have a broken arm, you're fucked. It's right there, guys. Just read the Constitution if you're a purist. Come on. Be a proud boy or girl. Head on over there, man, to Rescue Foundation. It helps people in my line of work that are not as lucky as me, that I do okay, but some people are going gig to gig and they have no health insurance. If they break their arm and they're a dulcimer player, they're out of work for a year, and they have all those bills. And don't argue with me, guys. Don't argue. Don't politically get weird here on my chat. That is what the country is about. That's what pursuit of happiness means. It means be happy unless you break your arm, in which case you get a $70,000 bill that you can't afford. That's what James Madison meant. Look at all the people that wanted to screw with me right now, furiously Googling James Madison. I'll wait here. If you ever argue with somebody that you know you don't agree with politically, just do that. Drop a reference in that they've like, yeah, fuck what? Look it up. I'll wait. No, I'm not going to wait. I'm moving on. It's my show. Drop something in basically over there. Go to rescuefoundation.org, rescuefoundation.org. Those lovely people over there will make people that injure their arms. They do a lot of awesome stuff. One of the things they do is they are advocates for you not against, but, working with the hospital. When I fell from a tree and almost died, my bills came to, I shit you not, $60,000. Did my family have that? No. Would that debt have really affected my family? Yup. Rescue Foundation got involved. They negotiated. They're lawyers. They're people that they know people that know how to talk to hospitals to lower the bills. Guess what we paid out of pocket after I fell down and broke my shoulder and my wrist? By the way, those are my only injuries. I broke my shoulder. I cracked my skull, but there were no real injuries. And they didn't do anything, by the way. Nothing. The hospital just monitored me. I was released. You don't put a cast on a shoulder. There's nothing you can do about that. I broke a wrist. I was in a sling. They gave me a sling. That's what they did. They gave me a sling, and they took a lot of weird-ass pictures of me with magnets. And it cost $60,000 to look at me with magnets to make sure I wasn't going to die. Okay, fair enough. But I left the hospital with a sling. My arm, I think my right arm, in a sling. That's it. 60. You could buy a house, not here in LA, but like somewhere in Nebraska or Wyoming. Right. 60,000. fairest one, fun hat. That's fucking awesome. And guess what? The lovely people at Rescue negotiated it down to $6,000 out of pocket. My family had to pay that. Our insurance covered some of it. We had Cobra at the time. Maria was between jobs. It was a bit of a scary moment. We were worried that we were fucked. But guess what? $6,000. We could manage $6,000. We paid it off in about a year. I think there were payments, and we took care of it. Whew. So thank God, rescuefoundation.org. Do you like Renaissance fairs? You like people like me, like Ferris One, all the talented artisans out there that make the show happen? Guess what? I'm going to say conservative, I'm being conservative here, a third of them do not have insurance. I'm just guessing. I'm pulling that number out of my ass, but I think I'm probably right. So you see a talented fire eater, musician, dulcimer player, person that makes wax candles, mugs, does jewelry. A third of those people are just going paycheck to paycheck. They want to sell jewelry to get enough diesel to put in the late model Dodge van to get to the next gig. And if they break their wrist, it's a huge issue. Go to rescuefoundation.org. Help those people out. I really would appreciate it if you would. Thank you so much. Thank you, First One. Doctors. In Canada, healthcare is a right and gun ownership is a privilege in America. Yep. Let me look at the set list. We did that one. Did we do REO Speedwagon last week? Oh, Speedrun. Okay, we have a Speedrun request. We do have a Speedrun request. It's one we've done a lot, and it makes sense because I talked about pie on Monday night. If you want to know the joke about pie and what we were talking about, you got to be a Patreon of mine. Drop it, Fairest One. It got a little blue. Or my show on Monday called Bad Advice is a little, let's just say it's R-rated. This show tonight, I've been in relatively good form, but I'm not being really super dirty. Monday night, we just fucking let it all hang out. Become a patron of mine. We did not do REO last week, but I think I can wait. Oh, it was your request? All right, cool. Here's what we'll do. We're going to do speed run now. Who am I talking to? Lena. And then Lena will do REO Speedwagon after the speed run because we got a speed run request. Okay, here we go. The way speed run works, guys, it's a classic song, usually one that's a little long in the tooth, one that has more lyrics than it probably should. Maybe somebody should have done some editing on it, but whatever. It's a long-ass song. There's a lot of those in the rock and roll pantheon. This one's one of the more famous ones. Every verse, I'm going to get even faster. So by the end, I'm going to be going so damn fast. We'll see if I can get through it. And tonight's speed run is a classic, one we've done on the show here before, and I'm happy to do it again because it's a classic. Don McLean's perennial favorite, American Pie. Get it? It's a pie reference. Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while. Does this count as a new verse? I don't think it does. February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I'm going to have to drop it an octave. And I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Scratch the nose. Something touched me deep inside. Get ready, guys. The day the music died. We'll speed up right here. Bye, bye, this American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys who drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I... Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Now do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your motor soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage from the buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, and I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. He started singing bye bye Miss America bye. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and Moss grows fat on a Rolling Stone, but that's not how it used to be. And Chester sang for the king and queen in a coat borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. And while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. Lenin read a book on Marx. The quartet practiced in the park. We sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died. So I'm singing bye bye Miss America bye. Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Little old boys who can risk me ride, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. So helter-skelter, summer smelter, earth flew off with a fallout shelter, 8 Mile guy and falling fast. Landed foul on the grass, and players tried for a forward pass, and we set the jester on the sidelines in a cast. And halftime there was sweet perfume as the sergeant played a march or two. We all go up to dance, but we never got the chance. The players tried to take the field, the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? Singing bye bye Miss America bye. No Chevy to the levee to the Chevy drive. Good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Ah, scratch the nose. My nose is really itchy. Then there we were all in one face. A generation lost its face. Finally, let's just start again. Jack the nimble, Jack the quick. I'm gonna sick. Fire's the devil's only friend. As I watched him on the stage, the hand was good, fishing rate. No what you want in hell. To break that same smell. There's a high through the night. We were like a perpetual light. I saw Satan laughing with the light the day the music died. Bye bye, Miss Agapie. Shall I know it never die? Good old boys drinking wine. This will be the day of the night. This will be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues. Asking for the happy news. She just on a dinner way to the store where the music is used before. Man says the music wouldn't play. In the streets of Sugar Street, the lovers cried, the poets streamed. Not a word was spoken. The church doors were broken. And the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, brought the last name for the coast. The day the music died, they were singing. Bye bye, Miss Magpie. Goes 11 and 75. Little boys, every weekend, whiskey and rising. And this will be the day when I die. This will be the day that I die. Bye bye, Miss Magpie. Goes 11 and 11 shot. Good old boys drink whiskey and wine. And this will be the day that I die. Singing, this will be the day that I die. Whiskey and rye, a bad advice cocktail. I survived, Meow House. Good to see you, Meow House. How you doing? Let's welcome all the West Coast people that are just tuning in, folks. I'm not sure if you're West Coast, Meow House, but Zombie Bunny, I know you're West Coast. Okay, let's do that song that I promised to Lena. It was the RS Speedwagon, right? Yeah. Wait, was it? Okay, here we go. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. We're still going. We're going to go for another 5 or 10 minutes, okay? I'm going to do this song, and then we need a closing song, guys. You know my closing songs. You know the ones that I do a lot. I prefer one of those, one that's not too difficult, as I just suffered through that. Pick one of the regular ones. I have one in mind that I want to do. If I don't see it in the request line, I may just kibosh all your requests. But your request might be awesome, and it might blow my mind. I might go, oh, my God, what a beautiful song. The closing song should have a positive message. It doesn't have to be like a mamby-pamby song. You can totally make it a edgy song if you know, but one that has a little positive edge, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay. Wait, where the hell's my mouse? Wait, what is she saying? Please do. Can I cancel my request? You can, Lena. Okay, you don't want to hear the REO Speedwagon? I don't mind doing it. It's a cool tune. Zombie Bunny, Lena, what song would you like instead? Because this was your song coming up. We already did You've Got a Friend. Yeah, Curtis. We did. Early in the show we did You Got a Friend. Nope, I'm good. Wait, what the fuck's going on? All right. See, I never look at the chat right before you start playing. If I've learned anything in this whole musical streaming business, when you're ready to do a song, you're ready to go, you got the guitar, you got everything's tuned in. Don't look at the chat because somebody's going to say something like, oh, wait, You're good. All right, good. I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I swallowed my pride for you, lived and died for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. Peeling the years away and we can't relive it. I make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. You said we'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt, but deep down we were really in love. But I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone, and I do believe that I've had enough. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation, enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. I make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Time for me to fly. I got to set myself free to fly. That's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. Don't you know it's time for me to fly? Time for me to fly. I got to set myself free. That's just how it's got to be. No, it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. I thought there was like a solo break in there. There is, but I don't have the chords in front of me. And I think it's no. I know that because it's one of the early solos I learned. I learned that solo. We're down to the last song of the night, and I'm going to look at I think I'm going to do it audible and just do the song that I want to do. Let me see what you guys have recommended. Let me go recycle the page. And while I'm recycling the page, let me just say a few last words to you. You guys are my delight. I want to slather you in mashed potatoes and make you yeah, we're good. Make you feel good all night long. But I can't do that. So what do I do instead? I grab a guitar, I have a few beers, I buy a microphone and a teleprompter and a ring light and all kinds of weird technology to do this. What is this? This is you could argue this is screaming into the void. I don't know. I'm not Edvard Munch, so I can't relate too much to the scream. But there is a little bit of that aspect to it. I'm a live performer, as you guys know. That's how most of you came to know me. A few of you only probably know me from here, and that's awesome. Look forward to seeing you guys at a live event where I perform soon. But, we're distant, and we have technology, and the technology can keep us apart. I go to restaurants. I'm on the road a lot. I'm sitting at bars, and I'm the guy being the asshole, and I admit that I am. I'm on my phone. I'm watching YouTube videos and playing solitaire while I'm sitting at a hotel bar because I have I'm awkward sociology issues. But the technology keeps us apart sometimes. So I guess what I'm trying to do in these shows is make you guys, fairest one, probably not because of Thanksgiving, but thanks for asking. I will put a post up on Patreon. Although I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel Friday morning. It might happen. There you go. I might do coffee Friday morning. Ferris one asked me a question, and the answer is I don't know. We may do coffee and juggling. Well, we probably won't do juggling. We'll just do coffee on Friday morning. We'll do like post-Thanksgiving coffee if you guys want to hang out. I'll do a video. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So these live streams have been a boon to my psyche, my health, my mental health, which got a little dodgy during the lockdown era. And I am, we're at 3 hours, by the way, guys, 3 hours and 3 minutes. And I hope they're as rewarding for you as they are for me. For me, I get to at least once or twice a week sit here, be in my own head. Of course, I have an issue with that mentally, not trying to be away from my family. I love them, of course, but I love the chance where I get to look down the lens of this camera and hope and touch people, not physically, of course, because that would be illegal, but, touch you in your hearts, if nothing more, to give you a goofy laugh and make you go, oh my God, that was a good song, or what a fun joke he just did. And if I did that, that's all I'm trying to do. Thank you for the regulars who are patrons of mine. If you're not a patron of mine, as I was just talking to Ferris one, we do this little coffee thing once or twice a week whenever I can. This week, because it is a holiday week, I may forego it. I'm not necessarily going to do it or not. I will kiss Lucy for you, Dan. And Dan, you finally made it over to Twitch. I really appreciate that, man. Noodle, welcome aboard. Okay. So thanks for being here. Thanks for dropping something you had. If you did, if you didn't, don't worry about it. I'll do the show anyway. I'll bring the joy to you, okay? And I'm going to do a song about making your diamond, having your heart be pure and full of joy. I'm not a perfect example of that. I've made some mistakes. We all have. But you know what? Doesn't mean you can't keep trying. And that's how I judge you guys. You fucked up in the past. Are you trying to be better? You are? You know what? You're A-okay with me. Shook hands with the president and the Pope in Rome. I've been to parties where I had to be flown. They tell me everything is sacred, nothing is profane. Money's something you throw off of the back of a train. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Wherever you may wander, wherever you may roam, always keep a diamond in your mind. Steamer of gravy and the little fried pearls, floating like a necklace on a beautiful girl. And Chalmers said thanks for the food and the land, and something about God that I don't understand. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Wherever you may wander, wherever you may roam, always keep a diamond in your mind. She's got the milk of human kindness and the fat of the land. Skin like a baby, but she tries like a man. She lives a night chest and hops a rate that's a crane. She's like a wrecking ball, no longer connected to the chain. This applies to a lot of you ladies. I could have said she lives in Mundelein or Santa Cruz or Eastern Washington. Jenny Navin said she ain't never prayed since her right arm got blown off in a Pinkerton raid. He lashed her to the windmill with Sarah Polish name. Now she's probably 28 and drinking juleps in the shade. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Wherever you may wander, wherever you may roam, always keep a diamond in your mind. Last time, church ending. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Wherever you may wander, wherever you may roam, always keep a diamond in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Thank you all so very much. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you. I hope you enjoyed the evening. I sure as hell did. Happy birthday to the birthday people. Happy congratulations to the winners of the games. And I will see you all next Wednesday for Beer and Songs with Brian. The patrons, maybe I'll see you on Friday. That's still up in the air. We'll see. But you've been a wonderful audience. It's been a pleasure. I will now pack this stuff up, go inside, and hopefully eat some food and get warm. The fire's going out and it's getting cold out here. Good night, everybody.